Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Totti. Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. He's had a shot! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Throw in. And he cuts out the supply. So we're still where we started right now. Dink through. Rafael Leao! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Rafinha. That's good running with the ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. João Neves. Now it's Diaz. He's in plenty of space here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rafinha makes a move down the right. He has found a way through. Looking to play him in. Hincapié promptly onto that, and that is that. Akanji tries to play it through. Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. The ball goes in. Bonucci is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, good spread. Pass is just off target. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
João Neves takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Torres. That's an imaginative pass. Torres. is always looking to play quality balls. Rafael Leao. Here's Rafael Leao. Chance! Goal! Milan! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And Aubameyang! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. Akanji. What a throw in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. And it's Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Szoboszlai. And Akanji. And it's Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass. Rafael Leao! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. St Johnstone trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable. Maybe...
Shoots! Now, who's going to be... That's another chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Diaz. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well read, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Diaz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a cute ball, but that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clear.
And he shoots! He's beaten the... Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20.
Gets his head on it!
Coming on the field.
Went with his head,
Number
but couldn't
15.
steer it in.
Ademola Lookman. Number 22.
St Johnstone do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's fabulous. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. St Johnstone present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Neuer clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on the field is number 6.
Milan are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Gerrard has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Camavinga. St Johnstone are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Olmo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Played in by terrific effort. And it's hoisted clear. Dani Olmo. He'll try from distance. Corner number 2 then. Kobel claims comfortably. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Totti. And they're back on the ball again. Dani Olmo. Caicedo. Totti. That has ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Pedro Neto. That's good play. He is through here. Played in.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
5 minutes to add. McAllister. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. And Aubameyang has fallen kindly here. And he steered it beyond the post. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rafael Leao on 2 now and looking for 3. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. No, flags up on the far side.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. St Johnstone suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a scene we have
today's
here.
match.
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Well, Aguero! Nicely aimed pass. Pinches it off him. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Wirtz. And that was nowhere near his best. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. Lee Kang-in. And this is Aguero. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. João Neves. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
St Johnstone with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, that is asking. It's Drogba! He's delivered all right! And there is your opener. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. João Neves wants to run onto this. St Johnstone have their second corner now. Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. He leaps for it! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, easy pickings there. St Johnstone very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. He's a sharp little ball here. Aguero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lee Kang-in goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Picked out brilliantly. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Lee Kang-in plays it short. St Johnstone are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a good ball through. Shot at goal! It's a pretty loose pass. It's Totti! Denied by an instinctive save.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's intervened well there. Vitz. Bragantino are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Drogba. And he's managed to get free. Foot in. Drogba with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was cleared. Lee Kang-in! Bragantino have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Lee Kang-in! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Ligt is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending.
St Johnstone can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Short changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? Svensson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hakimi. That's a good foray he's making. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely shaped cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, he's having a go! That's got a rattle. Yamal. Now it's Aguero. Knocks it into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gerrard, never out of the action. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. St Johnstone just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
St Johnstone have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So, into the second half. St Johnstone currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That has ended up in no man's land. Lee Kang-in. That's been cut out, well played. Thiago. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neves. And Aubameyang! Lee Kang-in threads one in, and they win it back again. Szoboszlai. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Aguero. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? He's in one-on-one. Goes for a shot! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Aubameyang. Now, can they get him away? Aubameyang is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Sergio Aguero.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yamal. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Bragantino have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Aguero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Totti always looking for that half a chance. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Akanji, Thiago, pass somewhat off target. Thiago. Now it's Neves. João Neves tries a cross.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Drogba. Thiago. Yamal tries to play it through. Oh, good spread. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, just skips past his man.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Aguero! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Number 21.
Corner number 3 coming up. Lee Kang in with the short one. It's run loose here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Number 15, Ademola Lookman. Number 11, Danny Olmo. Number 13, Eduardo Camavinga.
Looking for options for movement. He is through. Oh, it's Drogba! And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Drogba absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
But that has not gone well. João Neves. Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Aguero. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Pete.
He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's come to nothing.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
João Neves. Done delicately. No, that's been intercepted. We are into overtime. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. St Johnstone played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Serginho, now he... And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bonucci. And it's Gerrard. Diaz. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Can he get it through? And this is Bebeto. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Diaz! Diaz! They've scored! The first significant strike. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Luis Diaz.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thiago. McAllister gets a foot in here. Now it's Diaz. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. 2-0, and in next to no time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
St Johnstone are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Shoots! Oh, that's another chance! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. Great vision. Diaz. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to belt it away. It'll be a throw-in. He's picked his way through. Serginho stood his ground strongly. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, super find. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. Diaz is onto this. Oh, well played, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. And here's Drogba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. And Upamecano. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Thiago. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! Gerrard. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. He's through here. Koundé cuts out the pass. was never going to make it. Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Diaz receives it in a wide position. In towards the back stick. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Serginho gets into a good position. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? And a neat finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And the referee has signalled for half-time. St Johnstone are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Number 21. Gabriel
Second period then underway.
Coming on the field is number 10.
No way through. Van Bommel. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Persib Bandung appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Serginho. Persib Bandung have reclaimed it. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Totti. Now, can they get him away? He has a look. It's Gerrard! Koundé getting this one clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Thiago. For Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Upamecano. And it's Camavinga. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi wriggles his way through. And that was nowhere near his best. Looking to play him in. And it's been played through. He's got away. Pinches it off him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Upamecano.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Didier Drogba. Number 22, Alexis McAllister. Number 13, Eduardo
That's a cute ball.
Camavinga.
That's been cut out, well played.
Number 27,
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played,
Number 20.
well stopped.
João Neves.
And this is Raul.
Number 7,
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Diaz. And it's Azar. Into the last quarter of an hour. Takes a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Thiago Alcantara. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Moises Caicedo.
St Johnston are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And the shot! And that's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Persib Bandung now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17,
Persib Bandung with their
Luis
first corner.
Diaz.
The first in the game for either side,
Coming
actually.
on the field is number 15, Ademola Lookman.
João Neves clears it away. Shot! And it's in! But oh, it's offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Into the last 5 minutes. Totti. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Azar. And it's Gerrard. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Full added minutes have been
Svensson.
indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. João Neves, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good ball, good take. Caicedo. Not the most accurate pass. Raul. And Azar. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. St Johnston played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game, a game that began so promisingly from their perspective.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Lovely bit of skill. João Neves. Gerrard. Thiago! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Looking to play him in. Schneider. That's good running with the ball. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's worked it through. He's in a great position here. Chance! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Oh, what has happened here? Deflected behind for a corner kick. St Johnstone with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona. He's having a hit! Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Aguero, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! Yamal finds himself offside. Schneider going forward. Szoboszlai cuts it out. Can he get it through? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Schneider, and here's Messi.
That was lovely, that.
And he's found a way past.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Neves. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's delightful. Nice control. And it's Thiago. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bonucci running with the ball. Totti. Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Szoboszlai has the space to scheme. Played into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Messi. João Neves. Vardiol. And that is a little undercooked. Schneider.
St Johnstone have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Schneider.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And this is Schneider. Gerrard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Royce. And here's Aguero. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, Nunez! himself an absolute peach. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
St Johnstone are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's found a way through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
St Johnstone leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Schneider. Royce. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gerrard threads one in. Schneider.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Schneider. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. St Johnstone leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
St Johnstone looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Away we go again. St Johnstone currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it... And Aubameyang! Schneider. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Koundé. Messi. Now it's Yamal. And it's Aguero. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
St Johnstone couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Camavinga. João Neves. Thiago. And here's Aubameyang. Shot. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
55 minutes in.
St Johnstone are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. St Johnstone are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Schneider. Now it's Aguero. Always goal side. Some resolute defending there. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Aguero! Now, who's going to be first to this? Camavinga plays it all the way forward. And this is Aguero. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! Not the most accurate part. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Messi. Camavinga. This is a promising build-up. Schneider. Schneider towering forward here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves. Thiago. And here's Messi. And he was quick to react. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. No, that's been intercepted. Vardiol. Rodri. That has ended up in no man's land.
Barcelona are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Now it's Aguero. Aguero. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Nunez clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Royce. And this is Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Lenormand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schneider. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. St Johnstone have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Neves. Soboslai. That's tidy. João Neves. Soboslai finding himself in space. There's the shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
St Johnstone have their second corner now.
Number 21.
Drogba!
Number 10.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Number 15. Ademola Lookman. Number 18. Didier Drogba. Number 11. Danny Olmo.
Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. Drogba. And he is dashing away. It's Drogba! Off the post! Goal! But that is not going to count.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence. Now the... Lookman! It's... That's another chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and one more try! That's that, the end. St Johnstone can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
St Johnstone definitely impressing me here, especially the way that...